All right, I have been waiting for this since 2018. I swear to God, I am so excited for this. Yeah, so you know that one guy that made the song Fireflies? I only mention that because I know that 97% of the people watching this have no idea who I've even talking about. Like, none of my viewers even know who this guy is. This video is literally not even for my typical audience. This is just for me and, like, whoever else is out there that's also as excited about this as I am. But yes, I mentioned Fireflies because I know everybody knows the song Fireflies, but let me tell you something. Newsflash, Fireflies is a song created by a guy named Owl City. Bet you don't even know who that is. Yeah, he's the guy that created Fireflies. Of course, it's an amazing song. It's great, you know, it has millions and millions, maybe a billion views now. But you realize that guy's actually a very talented artist. He's made many albums. And unfortunately, he gets a lot of hate, which I guess I understand, but I'm on the bandwagon of actually really liking this guy. He's actually one of my favorite artists. Almost like a guilty pleasure because he is a little quirky and stuff. But I really like this guy. I think he's really talented. I have all of his CDs. And this is a big day for me because he has released his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th album today called Coco Moon. So I'm really hoping that I have really high hopes for this. I'm just hoping that it still has the Owl City magic that it used to. Because listen, I like Mobile Orchestra and I like Cinematic, but those two are like on the bottom parts of like my least favorites. Even though they're still good, they're still like my least favorites of Owl Cities. I'm an Ocean Eyes guy myself. Yeah, by the way, this is the one that has Fireflies on. I know, you guys only know that song. Listen, guys, if you like the song Fireflies, give this whole album a listen. It's incredible. Same goes for All Things Bright and Beautiful. But I'm rambling. I'm just really, really excited for this. We got Coco Moon. Just came out just a couple days ago. I know I'm a little bit late on this, but I was really busy. I finally am having the chance to listen to this. But yeah, so I don't know if there's anything else I gotta say. I'm just really hoping that it has the same sound as he did back in like 2011, 2012. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Anyway, so the first song on this album is Atom Check Please. So let's get this thing started, shall we? Sounds surprisingly quiet at first. I said, hey, I'm looking for Casey Connor. Here's my resume. Okay. So thank you. Shit. There we go. Let's go. What the fuck? Yeah, and so you're gonna notice a lot of this is cut out because I don't want to get copyrighted. Robot sound. All right. Well, that was a very solid start. Atom Check Please. That was really good. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Something about like a first job or something like that. That's what I got from it, but it might mean something completely different. Very good start. Actually, a very, very, very good start. So far, I am liking it. I am definitely liking it. This is cool. All right, next song, Under the Circus Lights. These songs are long. My God. Ooh, I like that. Oh, man. I love that. The accordion? Is that an accordion? That's so cool. The Under the Circus Lights. It's like he's describing his first time at a circus. See, that's so original. Nobody's ever done that before. That's so... The way he makes it sound so cool. How do people hate this guy again? Like, remind me, how do people hate this guy? What, is he corny or something? I mean, he's corny, yeah, but like in a good way. So far, I like Under the Circus Lights a bit better than Atom Check Please. So let's just keep it going. I'm hoping it doesn't fall apart. If it does, I'm gonna be really disappointed. So next song, Kelly Time. I know this was released as a single, but I did not listen to it because I wanted to wait until the album actually came out. So here we go, Kelly Time. Ooh, it sounds like Lion King. That's like Lion King right there. Oh, that's awesome. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. That's awesome. Okay, next song, Field Notes. See, and there's that female voice that he has. I don't know who that is. I never understood that, but I like it. That's awesome. It sounds like it could be in a movie. Yes! It's just mesmerizing. It sounds so futuristic, but in a nostalgic way. Isn't that weird? How could something be futuristic and nostalgic at the same time? Alright, so that was also another great song. Really, really liked it. I don't know if that was my favorite, but so far it's Under the Circus Lights. So far that is my favorite, but I'm liking them all so far. Sons of Thunder is the next song. Oh, so that's why they call it that. Lots of drums in this one. Liking it. It's so cinematic. That's the name of his last album. Why am I saying that about this? It just is. All of his songs are cinematic. But this one especially. This feels more cinematic than the rest of his albums. I mean, it sounds really, really good, but definitely not a high point on this album. Probably my least favorite so far, Sons of Thunder, but I still really, really like it. And so that says a lot so far. I mean, if that's my least favorite so far, but at the same time I still really, really like it, that says a lot. That really does say a lot about this album so far. Next song, The Tornado. I heard really good things about this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up and click play. Okay, let me just say, this guy's storytelling is on point. I mean, I'm listening to what Adam is saying, and, like, I could visualize it. I'm visualizing him on his bike, and, you know, it's starting to storm and everything. Like, his storytelling is great. It's fantastic, and it always has been, but especially with this song. I could see why people have been talking a lot of good things on this song specifically. I really like the storytelling here. Wow. Oh, shit. I guess the tornado's over. It's mesmerizing. Oh my god. Trying not to swear it as much in this video because it's Owl City, and yeah. Owl City's kind of an innocent subject. So the Tornado definitely might be my favorite track so far. It's either that or Under the Circus Lights. So far, not a disappointing track here. So next we have Vitamin C, which I also heard stuff about. So I'm just going to click play without, you know, taking second guesses. Oh, I like that last part. Oh my god! Okay, so that's another really good one. It started off, but then it slowly picked it back up, and it just stayed up there for that last part of the song. I guess I just didn't like the "I think highly about Hawaii" part. I don't know. Something about that I didn't really like. Yes, it is very corny. A lot of it is corny, but who cares? It's corny in a good way. I don't really like corny stuff very often, but, like, this is an exception. He makes it work somehow. I don't know. Like, he just makes it work. So, next song, Dinosaur Park. This one has a star on it, meaning it's one of the more popular ones. So, this is going to be hopefully another good one. Welcome to South Dakota, here in early July. South Dakota. This one's more about imagination, which is exactly why I like this. This is oceanized material right here. You know, it's childlike. And I love that. Fantastic. I loved that one. That one was great, and I see why that one's so popular now. Because that one is like... Because that one is like, you know, imagining, I mean, he's talking about a dinosaur park. Nothing too complicated. It's not, there's no bad words, nothing overly sexual, no drugs involved, just pure imagination. He's literally describing dreams that I had when I was 7 years old. One of the better songs on here. Next song, Learn How to Surf. Alright. Okay, so the thing is about that one, I liked it. I thought it was okay. The thing is, it was a little bit annoying in kind of a catchy sort of way, so I'm still gonna give that one a pass. And the album is almost over, and so far that's the only one that's kind of... But I think that one can still grow on me. I mean, as well as... what was that one song? Tip of the Iceberg. That song, the first time I listened to it, I remember not really liking it all that much. I thought it was okay. And then now it's one of my favorite Owl City songs of all time. So, you know, that might turn into one of those situations. So yeah, so far that's my least favorite song. Still give it a 7 out of 10. So really, I'll come back to it, you know. All right, next song, The Meadow Lark. This one's very soothing. He is very religious. Which you don't see that in music that much anymore. You know, I'm not the most religious guy, but I think it sounds good in music. People are too scared to, you know, talk about stuff like that in music, but I think it's great. Just because you start talking about, you know, God or anything gospel related in music doesn't fucking make the song cringy. It doesn't. You can there could be really good gospel songs out there, and this is one of them. It's a good song, and it just so happens to be a gospel song. Take me away. I mean, God, man. It's good. Just, you know, even as a non-religious person, I mean, it works, and it sounds good. So, yeah, we have one song left here, and it's called My Muse, and it is like the shortest song on here, and it's still 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So yeah, a lot of the songs on here are pretty long, and I'm not going to complain. I think they fit pretty well, but here, My Muse. To my surprise, I met your eyes. I love song. Great, I knew we were missing this. This is so sweet, man. This is good. That's really good, man. How can you hate this? There's nowhere else I'd rather be than here with you. All right. So that so that was Coco Moon by Owl City. I am not disappointed whatsoever. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it because I know there was a lot of it cut out because I don't want to get copyrighted. I still probably will, so, whatever. This is definitely way better than Mobile Orchestra. Way better than Cinematic, which I don't have. It doesn't exist on CD. At least I don't think. I like it better than the Midsummer Station. I think it's up there with the greats. It's up there with Ocean Eyes and All Things Bright and Beautiful and Of June and Maybe I'm Dreaming. It's different. It's still different, but it's still... This has the Owl City magic that I remember from 2012. This is the same. This is great. This album I'm definitely going to be listening to a lot this year. And man, what other albums were there this... I mean, I listen to albums when they come out. I mean, especially if they're really talked about. I'm a music guy. I listen to albums at a time. Every CD that I own, and I have a whole shelf of it, like right over here. And I listen to all of them. And I think about it. I analyze them. I'm going to go ahead and start saying, like, I know there's a lot of people that are going to hate this. There's a lot of people that hate Owl City because he's cringy, because he's too, I don't know, corny, I guess. I'm still on Owl City's side with everything. Things do not, just because some things are gospel related, that doesn't make something cringy. I think that, and I do see what people say when they call him, like, corny, and I understand it, but I think the way he does it, it's done right, sure. And then there's other people that say that he copies the Postal Service, which listen, I'm a fan of the Postal Service as well. I think the Postal Service is great. I don't really understand how people think that Owl City is copying the Postal Service. They just share a genre. So I don't really... Maybe I'm wrong. Explain to me, please, someone in the comments, please explain to me how he's copying the Postal Service. I don't really see how. But, dude, I'm so pleased with this. This takes me right back to 2012. Honestly, guys, right now, we're like not even halfway through 2023 yet. At least, I don't think so. This right now is my favorite album that I've listened to this year. Is this the album of the year so far? Is it? I think it might be. I don't remember enjoying an album as much as I enjoyed this. It really just brought back so much nostalgia, but even not just that. It was so good. It's all about, I mean, there are some songs on here that are just fun, like Vitamin C, like Learn How to Surf. Still not the biggest fan of Learn How to Surf, but it was all right. But then there were some more serious songs like what? Like My Muse at the very end. I think that's like a marriage announcement or something like that. It sounds like, talking about being at the altar and saying I do. I mean, sounds like marriage to me. I mean, that's like a marriage love song, My Muse. And then his storytelling. Let's talk about storytelling for a minute. His storytelling is impeccable. Come on. He, like, in the song Tornado, as he's saying these things, and Dinosaur Park, you can picture everything just by him talking about it. He describes everything so perfectly. It's like you're having a book read to you. It's fucking phenomenal. I think Dinosaur Park is really cool because they just don't do it like him anymore. No one is like Owl City. They don't paint pictures like that in your brain. They're all, it's like, it makes you feel like you're a kid again, and it just brings your imagination to life. And people will say, Owl City's for little kids. That's... No, not really. Little kids can definitely enjoy it, sure. I mean, it's clean, fun pop music. But, I mean, I think adults can enjoy it just as well. Because you could show this to an adult, and if that adult understands it, I think it's going to make that person feel very comforted. Because I feel like these songs are going to take them back to their childhood in a way. That's what I feel like, because that's what it does for me, for sure. He's telling stories about he's telling stories about my imagination as a young child. I imagine that, like, statues could come to life and, you know, walk around like the dinosaurs did. Like, that's the type of shit that I imagined when I was a little kid. And it's so cool to hear that in a song. What other artist writes a song about the time they were trapped in a tornado, or about imagining statues of dinosaurs coming to life, describing their first time at a circus? Like, what other artist does that? No other artist does it like this guy does it. He is so unique, and his sound is incredible, and just the fact that he does everything by himself is beyond me. He's one of the most talented artists that I even know, and you know what? Now that I'm done talking about it, I think so far, unless something even better comes out eventually, this album is the album of the year. Best album of 2023. If you have not checked this out and everything that I described sounds good to you, please check it out. And the sad thing is that I know a lot of people are not going to like it. I showed some Owl City to some friends like several months ago, like some of his older albums. They don't like it. They say what everyone else says, that it's corny, that it's cringy, that it's boring, that it's too cheerful for them. But come on, all you listen to fucking X. I don't know what I'm gonna rate this. The worst song on here is at the very least listenable, tolerable. So, yeah, that's really all there is to say. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. I also got my Snapchat and my Instagram down in the description below. I also have a second channel. And, yeah, thank you all for watching, and, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.